Envy is a very present emotion in today's society. Social media makes it especially easy to succumb to that lacking, resentful mindset. We see everyone online posting pictures of their perfect bodies, huge friend groups, boyfriends, cute clothes, and designer bags. Of them going out every weekend, having the time of their lives, then getting back on their perfect routines that Monday. And even though we've heard it a million times, social media is fake, it's just a highlight reel. That doesn't make it any easier to pull yourself out of the flood of envy and despair that inevitably comes when you are scrolling. And it isn't even just on social media. It is present in school and work environments too. There's always that supposedly perfect student or employee that just seems to get everything they want. Regardless of the reason, though, we can all agree that envy is such a horrible feeling. It makes you feel so bitter, disappointed, and gross. So in this video, I'm going to give you my foolproof 4-step guide on overcoming envy once and for all. So let's get into it. Step 1, self-reflect. Humans go after things not because of the physical thing itself, but the emotions they think it will bring them. For example, you want that clothing piece not because of the piece itself, but because of the way you think it will make you feel. Trendy, confident, cool, beautiful. Just think about it. You can apply this to everything. Physical things, experiences, relationships. You want it because of the perceived emotion. Therefore, as a first step to overcoming envy, I want you to reflect on why you want the thing or experience you are envious of that other person for having. In other words, what emotion does this thing/experience evoke in you? Or say you are jealous of a person's whole life, not just a single experience. Why? What emotion does it feel like they are living that you want? Happiness, luxury, freedom, confidence, success? After determining the emotions you want in your life, ask yourself what you can do in your life/what goals you can work towards to achieve that emotion. One of the most effective ways to self-reflect is by journaling. So a few journal prompts that you can use to help you with this are: 1. Who am I envious of? What do they have in their life that I wish I had in mine? Why do I want those things? What emotions do I think they will bring me? 2. What emotions am I after? What do I want to feel in my daily life? What can I do/how can I feel those emotions in my daily life? 3. What are my goals? What do I want my life to look like? When you are coming up with this, though, you need to be careful, because another reason this envy starts is feeling like your life isn't good enough as it is. To elaborate, society has trained us to think of success or happiness in a certain way, and often it can get us into this rut of thinking like, in order for me to be loved, wanted, happy, successful, I have to have XYZ. Even if you were perfectly fine before, society has made you feel like what you truly want isn't acceptable. This is where the second piece of self-reflection comes in. It is so important to reflect on yourself and just know yourself overall. You need to be able to know what truly makes you happy. So spend some time with yourself alone. Get to know the true you. Care for yourself. Journal. Go on walks. Learn your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, your triggers, and your biggest dreams and desires. To tie it all back to overcoming envy, when you know yourself and what you want, it is so much easier to be satisfied with yourself and not get wrapped up in the lives of others. I know this can be challenging though, so just journaling is a great way to start. Some prompts you could use are: what are 3 things I like about myself? What am I most afraid of? What makes me the most angry? Or what would my dream day look like, just to name a few, but I will have a whole list in the description. Step 2, work through the root of your envy. Second step in this process is figuring out and working through the root of your envy. This is a crucial step because it truly ensures that the envy is gone for good and won't come back. So to start off, just ask yourself, where is this envy coming from? And see what comes up. You might get a clear and easy answer, but it also might take a little bit of digging. Then, once you have pinpointed the specific belief that is causing this envy, I want you to journal through it until it is completely clear and out in the open. You can ask yourself questions like, where did this belief or insecurity come from? When did it start? What triggers this belief on a daily basis? Why is this negative belief not true? How is it hurting me in my daily life, / why do I need to overcome this? For example, whenever you go on social media, you are envious of others' supposedly perfect bodies. You reflect and realize this is because you don't feel confident in your own body. You realize your insecurity came from seeing so many girls with only one body type celebrated on social media. You conclude this belief is hurting you by making you envious of other girls, making you not buy certain clothes because you think you can't wear them, and by causing you to restrict your food choices, etc. You think about it and realize this belief about your body is so untrue. Your body has got you through so much. It protects you on a daily basis. It is the reason you can play your favorite sport. You learn that following this certain person on social media especially triggers this belief. Now you feel more free. You know the causes, effects, and lies behind this belief and are ready to let it go. Then, after journaling through your belief, I want you to create a counteracting affirmation to rewire your brain. To keep with the same example, instead of saying to yourself, "My body is so ugly, I hate myself," say, "I love and appreciate my body because it does so many things for me on a daily basis." Repeat this affirmation to yourself as often as possible, and soon enough you will believe it. Now, while this is an example that probably hits close to home for many of us, it is very general. So when doing this process with your own beliefs, make sure to be as specific as possible. And I know it might be hard and triggering at times, so it's okay to take a break when you need it, but don't give up, because it is the only way you will be able to get rid of this block for good. Step 3, set your goals. Third step in this process is to clearly set your goals. In step 1, you did some journaling to figure out what your goals actually are / what you really want in your life. In step 2, you demolished your old mindset. Now it is time to start locking this change into place. Here, what you will be doing is listing out your goals and writing down all the steps you need to achieve them. So get yourself a cute notebook and pens, turn on some music, and put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Set aside a good hour just to prioritize yourself and your life in this way. I know goal setting can be overwhelming though, so if you need a little bit of support, I have a video that explains my 3-step process for setting realistic goals that you can actually achieve. It is a really helpful video that will be linked in the description if you are interested. Step 4, take action. The final step in this process is to actually start focusing on yourself and your goals. In the previous step, you spent a bunch of time writing out all of your goals and the steps you need to take to achieve them. So the first part of step 4 is to actually take the action you plan. Start implementing your new habits and routines. Start grinding. Start focusing on you. Then the second crucial part of this step is taking some time for self-care in general. Go on a walk, do your skincare, take a bath, get your nails done, read a book, do some stretching, eat a healthy meal or snack. Acknowledge yourself and your needs. Often when you are envious, your self-worth is pretty low. You can get caught up in thinking that the person you are envy is better than you, that they deserve happiness and love, but you don't. And that is so not true. You are a beautiful human. You deserve to be loved. So show yourself some love. You deserve all the many blessings you have and are manifesting. Focus on the amazing things about you because there are so many. You are just as worthy as anyone else. And to truly overcome envy, you need to believe that. I love you guys so much. I really hope this video helps you get rid of that envy once and for all. Remember, even though I listed out 4 clean steps, it's not always going to be that easy. But I gave you many effective tools you can use, and you already have the rest within you. So I know that you can do this.